Why won't the co-parents and the bureaucrats let us live our lives anymore? Alas, folks, the nanny state continues to flourish, but we here at The Rebel are striking back. Thus, welcome to our ongoing Dubious Achievement Awards, in which we'll dole out special recognition to those meddling malcontents who are responsible for the most outrageous acts of nanny stateism. For the month of May, our Nanny State Ninny Award goes out to the Ontario Ministry of Transportation. Here's the skinny. Some people like to express themselves via their license plates. In Ontario, if you cough up some extra dough, you can nab a personalized plate. That's assuming the word passes the government's vulgarity litmus test, so sorry folks, you can't have a license plate that reads F-Win. But there was nothing profane about Daniel Delosio's vanity plate. It reads VI6SIX. Now, the province wants him to surrender it. Apparently, one person complained about the plate, as he or she interpreted the plate as reading 666, aka the mark of the beast. Now, personally, I prefer the dictionary definition of 666, which is to say it is the number that follows 665 and precedes 667, but I digress. Still, because somebody, and we don't know if it was a Satanist or a Jesus freak or just a garden variety nosy Parker, actually went to the ministry and complained, and now Daniel has to give his plate up. We'll likely never know who the complainer was because evidently even ultra-sensitive nut bars are entitled to their privacy. Now, the ministry could have and should have said this: look, we already vetted and approved this plate, so piss off already. But instead, they contacted Daniel and ordered him to surrender his vanity plate. But get this, Daniel didn't buy an alphanumeric plate that numerically reads 666 because he's a fan of The Omen, but rather it's a cryptic message meant to honor his late father and their mutual love of hockey. Thus, the first pair of sixes is related to Mario Lemieux's number 66 jersey, and the third six pertains to the number of Stanley Cups won by the Montreal Canadiens that Daniel and his father celebrated together. The government's response? No sale. Return those plates or else. Now, two things strike me about how cosmically stupid the government is behaving on this file. For starters, there are 666s all over Ontario. The government-run booze monopoly sells Route 666 beer. There's a GO train locomotive that bears the number 666. Gee, wonder why the government isn't fixing those notations. Could it be doing so would cost them money? And speaking of license plates and moolah, there's a far bigger problem regarding license plates in Ontario other than messages that offend religious zealots. Case in point, there are thousands of plates manufactured by the province via its correction system in which the laminate is peeling off, thereby making the digits unreadable. So if you've got one of these defective plates and they are past the warranty period of 5 years, you have to replace them at your own expense. That's $40 for a pair of standard plates, $310 for personalized plates. And if you're caught driving with peeling plates, you could receive a $110 fine. That's right, you pay the price for the government's incompetence. So to recap, according to the government of Ontario, 666 is verboten unless it involves stuff that the province sells, in which case 666 is okay. And if the province screws up manufacturing your license plates, it is the customer, i.e. the taxpayer, not the supplier, i.e. the government, who is on the hook. Are you feeling the love, folks? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.